So this is what I'm talking about when I've been really talking highly of Jackson Carman. There's a lot of sources in that locker room who are talking about how he looks better, he's practicing, he's giving it his all, and he's doing everything he possibly can to become the starting right tackle for the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, we learned yesterday that La'el Collins claims he is on pace in his rehab process to be ready to play by week 1. Now, that again is a huge, crazy, twist of events because we thought he was going to start up on the PUP list, maybe come back by week 4. The PUP list, by the way, is the first 6 weeks you're out. But we thought maybe he'll come back by week 4 so they won't put him on the PUP list. Now he's coming out saying that because it's a championship roster, because this is a Super Bowl team, I want to be out there. What he's really saying is, I want to keep my job, man. And Jackson Carman is taking full opportunity of the fact that he might become the starting right tackle. So, according to BengalsWire.com, here's what they had to say. Sounds like the upward swing for Cincinnati Bengals offensive lineman Jackson Carman could continue this summer. After battling some early career adversity, Carman found some emergency duty last year and filled in during the playoffs to positive results. Now, Mike of CLNS Media says Carman showed up Monday looking like he's in even better shape. Jackson Carman was in the locker room Monday playing ping pong and looking significantly more slender. Around 10 to 15 pounds lighter, the offensive lineman entering his 3rd season after being picked in the 2nd round of the 2021 NFL Draft, looks as if he's gotten the message about making the most of this opportunity. Carman has conditioning issues his rookie year and lost out on a starting job against a rookie, Cordell Volson, at the start of last season. But the emergency work at tackle was encouraging, with brief flashes of why the team made him a 2nd-round pick in 2021. With Orlando Brown at left tackle now, Carman is in the mix at right tackle, where Collins continues to rehab and Jonah Williams submitted his trade request. Nothing else, there's been a clear makeover for Carman, who sounds ready to seize the opportunity again if it arises. Now, again, keep in mind, right now, looks like Jonah Williams, unless on draft night they trade up or down the draft board for Jonah Williams, which is possible. Let's say, for example, they want Bijan Robinson. They could trade Jonah plus some picks and go up and get Bijan. But if they stick it and pick it for every single pick, at this moment in time, Jonah isn't going anywhere. Because based on what we have heard, sources from NFL executives, they are not interested in Jonah. They're interested in Jonah, but they're not interested in Jonah Williams because Cincinnati has asked for a 1st and 2nd round pick. So at this moment in time, they're interested in him. There's probably like 6 or 7 teams that would say, yeah, we'll trade you for Jonah Williams. Yeah, we'll give you stuff for Jonah Williams. But the problem is Cincinnati, according to executives, are saying we want a 1st or 2nd round pick. And that's what they want. And they're not going to take anything less, right? Because there's no real reason for them to. This is all great to hear Collins is coming out now and saying he'll be ready by week 1. But again, that could be a smoke and mirrors. Could be a smoke screen. We don't know if he will be ready for week 1. He's just saying he will be. And a lot of that thing is because he doesn't want Cincy to draft a right tackle. If the Cincinnati Bengals draft a right tackle now, that's going to really shake up the whole room. Because that's when, again, if you're drafting right tackle in this draft, then you're probably trading Jonah Williams in this draft too. Because you're going to get rid of the $12.6 million tag, get rid of Jonah Williams, and go ahead and get his replacement, right, in your lineup. So you have Collins, Carman, Cody Ford, which also Cody Ford's like right guard, left guard, right tackle. He's a backup for everything, so he's not just a tackle. That's why I didn't mention my video yesterday when it came to strictly tackle, because he's not really going to be, he might not really be the tackle. And then you have the rookie. So you have Collins, Carman, rookie. If the rookie pans out, you cut Collins, save $7.6 million. But again, it does come down to if Cincinnati is even going to give Collins a chance. Could possibly be once he does say he's healthy, Cincinnati doesn't put him on the field again, doesn't risk him getting re-injured, and they say, okay, you know what, Collins? We're going to go with our rookie in Carman, and we're going to see what we can get from you. And if you, obviously, if nobody wants you, we'll just cut you and save $7.6 million. It's very possible they just do that. It's very possible in Cincinnati's head here, what they're thinking is, we're not going to go ahead and draft. We're not going to go ahead and ever let Collins see the field again. And he's either going to be traded or he's going to be released. So it's very possible that ends up happening. And then obviously you have, Jackson Carman and Jonah Williams as the starting two guys. Unless you draft a rookie, then you have rookie and Carman, right? It's going to be an interesting season. And I saw somebody comment down below, and I think they made a really good point that we're going to find out how healthy Collins is based on how Cincinnati drafts. And what I mean by that is if you're trying to go out there and get a starting right tackle in this upcoming draft, right? A starting guy, not a backup who could eventually maybe work his way up. We're talking about a strict starting guy. Darnell Wright, why did I completely just blank out on everybody's name? Darnell Wright, DeJuan Jones. I'm thinking because there's a lot of players who are going to be going by the time Cincinnati picks. So Antoine Harrison's really the only other guy that's really a starting caliber guy. Like, meaning you put him in week 1, he'll be a starter, right? Those 3 guys are the only guys really that are going to be a starter. They're all going in the first and early second round. So if you don't take one in the first round, right, and the second round, unless you trade away Jonah Williams and trade up, you're probably not going to get him in the second round. And most likely. Unless you trade up. Because, again, we could see Darnell Wright off the board by pick 28. We could possibly see DeJuan Jones off the board by 28. We could see that the only player available is Harrison at 28. And then after that, it is a drop-off. So, it's very possible that, there's no one available, and they don't take the starting right tackle. Now, they could take a backup in 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th round. It's a lot of great guys I love. But at the same time, though, let's say they don't. Let's say they don't take tackle at all in this draft. And they just focus on round 1, tight end. Round 2, corner. Round 3, defensive lineman. Round 4, running back. Round 5, tight end. Round 6, running back. Round 7, safety. Whatever the case, it might spell a little bit more about how healthy Collins is. And again, we're going to have to wait and see what ends up happening. Because there's a million different, well, this could happen, this could happen, this could happen. Carman, looking good, feeling good, and playing good, puts a monkey wrench in every single scenario possible. Because if he can become the starter, keep in mind, he was a 2nd round pick in 2021. Teams do not invest that much capital in a player and expect no return. If you're a 1st or 2nd round pick, I'm investing a lot of capital in you. You better return your value. Okay? They expect him to return his value. So it's very possible he ends up, getting that starting job at right tackle. And then you get rid of Collins, and then you have maybe Jonah Williams as your backup right tackle. And that's how you go moving forward. Because let's say they do go ahead, hypothetically speaking, go draft another tackle. You invested a 2nd round pick into Carman. I know you can't look at the past and say, we regret what we did. No, but at the same time, you do want to get your value back. And if he's looking good, playing good, everything is perfect, well, now you have your investment back. He didn't go anywhere. He just took some time to develop. And that is possibly could, end up working out. Nonetheless, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.